Okay, so we have an early morning here in in Hong Kong, and I'm on my way to the subway to go down to the Macao ferry. And people are slowly waking up here. They are coming out. Some people go to work now in the morning. This is Nathan Road, and Nathan Road is like a main road here in Hong Kong, and it's going right down to the harbor area. The ship or the ferry to Macau is actually going from the island on the other side, so I have to take the subway, go to the other side, and change from the red line to I think it was the blue line. And it's really quick. I mean, you can walk down there, but today I wanted to try this subway system. A better thing to do if you're here is actually to take Nathan all the way down to the harbor and take the ferry over the little green one, and then walk down to the Macau ferry terminal. Okay, so almost at the subway place. This is the Jordan station here. All right, so I'm down here, and I'm going to use the octopus card to swipe in. You actually go in here, just tap, and you go in. All right. So let's go down in the underground here. So the one I'm looking for is the one to Central. That's on the other side of the water, on the other side where you have the tall skyscrapers here. And the train is probably coming in a few minutes. They say 2 minutes. People are already lined up here to hop on board. Alright, so there are basically 2 more stations to go here, and as you can see, the train is packed in the morning. Morning commuters. This is right next to the water, and you see all these trams going here. This is right in the dead center of the business district. You see these double-decker buses and these double-deck trains going up and down the street. And some of these buildings are pretty tall. Alright, so we have some action here. Traffic is going. Only in Hong Kong. This is pretty cool. And it's easy, you just hop on and hop off anytime, you know. It's very, very simple. They also have regular buses, of course. I mean, Hong Kong itself has a very positive vibe. It's like being in Asia, but it's like being in England at the same time. It's very European in many ways. It's also very Asian or Chinese in many ways. And it's a mix. I mean, there are people here from, you know, every place on the planet. People are from all countries. I mean, you hear these languages you never heard before here in town. and people come here to explore. They come here to work. They come here to do business. Lots and lots of business here in any field, and that makes this basically a classic melting pot from all cultures, and it's just a fantastic place. And I just picked up a cup of coffee here a few minutes ago, and now I will go down a few streets down to the ferry terminal and buy a ticket to Macau. This is the Macau terminal here, and you see the water jet boat is taking off now, and I believe they leave every 15 minutes. It looks like a powerful boat, so that would be really, really fun. And by the way, when you look out here, there are like a million of other boats out here in the bay. Pretty sweet. All right, so I think it's time to follow the fence here. And I'm not sure now if I need to be up one level or if I can reach it from here. It's a good question. I think I need to go up. All right, so I have to go back. Let's find out here. You see, you need to be up there on this bridge, I believe. Yeah, I'm up, and you see the water jet is coming here. This is the other one, because the first one I saw left. So this is probably the boat I'm going to take. The blue one here at the terminal. So I think this is the right spot. The Kotai water jet. Yeah, as you can see, we are just walking down this tunnel here. It's kind of interesting. You have to show your passport, of course, and scan it in order to go on board. And this is the area where people are actually coming in here. They go in here. The staff very friendly. They work here, take care of us. I will slowly go back up. And if I'm looking out on the side here, you can see they are building a lot of stuff everywhere. And this is a very densely populated area. And basically what it is when you come on a ferry and you come in, you end up on an island, and you have to take the bus or taxi or something else and drive another 15-20 minutes to come into the actual downtown area. All the casinos, I think, they are on closer to where you're actually arriving on the other island, and this is more other business buildings, I think. I'm not 100%. Oh, okay, that looks like a casino, the Wynn Casino. I see. So I guess I was wrong. They probably have casinos everywhere now. Maybe the main income. And as you can see, they drive on the left side here, by the way, like in England. So I guess I was wrong in the beginning, because I thought basically the casinos were close to where you arrived on the ferry, but Basically the whole town is a ginormous casino here, and I'm just, if you can see right below the MGM here, this is right in downtown, the downtown area, and there are casinos everywhere. So this is like Las Vegas on steroids. It's just insane. I mean, wherever you go here, it's just casinos everywhere. So can you imagine how much money is coming into this town every 24 hours? Wow, it's mind-boggling, because there is a guy owning all this stuff, that's for sure. So let's find out what's going on in town. Okay, I'm just walking slowly down the street here. There's a wine shop. You know, I think you can find anything you want here for money, because they have money in this town. They have all the fancy stuff, and all the usual touristy stuff. If you want some jade, you can buy jade here. By the way, here's another mega casino structure. And this is really an interesting place. Kind of weird in many ways. It's warm. High humidity, of course. But it's still, you know, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm trying to cross the street without dying here. So I just arrived here to what is called the ruins of St. Paul, and it was a church actually built in the early 1600s. But I read it was destroyed in a fire sometime in the 1800s. And this is like a tourist place. You see people everywhere, lots and lots of people. And it's an interesting place. They have a little park, and you can see down the street they have lots of stores and all that. I will walk around a little bit so you get a feeling for how it looks like here. And I'm kind of lucky today because the sun is coming out here. Alright, so we are looking up at the top here. This is how it looks like. And you see taxis, you see police cars, people walking in and out here. And what I like here in downtown is that they actually preserved many of the older buildings. This is just one area here. The other thing you see around town here is basically lots and lots of these modern casino buildings. And it's amazing. I mean, I'm really amazed how many of those you have. I mean, you have these buildings basically everywhere, and they are huge. This is just one part of it. There is nothing behind it. There is a door and you can go right through it, and on the other side is nothing. Lots of people. I'm surprised. There must be thousands of people in the area here. That brings up the noise level a lot. This is a small plaza here, and some of these buildings here are very, very old. I read at least a few of them built like in the 1700s. Lots of people here, lots of action. and you can just get lost here any time here. I mean, I have no idea how to get around here, so the best is probably to just follow the flow here. Because many of these people here, they seem very determined. They know where to go. I like this white building here. It's beautiful. And you see the flag of Macau, the green one on the top. You know, they have been having trade here for hundreds of years. Many hundreds of years. So I'm guessing many of these buildings here were built by some of the rich guys from the past who made a fortune on trading. The sun is coming out here. And also, you know what that means, the temperature goes up. And my t-shirt is like soaking wet. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just, you know, walking slowly here in the streets. Look at this building, the yellow one. I think I go up here. Intense business everywhere. They cut up the beef in samples. People grab these samples and buy some of it. It's pretty good though. And they have a lot of interesting stores. For instance, this one. So I'm coming back up to this nice little plaza here. And I see a coffee shop. That sounds interesting. So I'm pretty much back where I started earlier. The whole place is just full of life. Very interesting. Two police guys in blue. And I actually came up here. Zooming in on the coffee shop up there. I'm more interested in that coffee shop than I'm in the ruins up here. I'm just kidding. But still, I mean, a cup of coffee could really help. What a cool place. Thousands and thousands of people, and everybody is buying everything they have here. Whatever they sell, fruit, juice, shoes, handbags, jewelries, including coffee if you are really desperate for some kind of espresso shot. And I think I will try that.